Okay, what I have here are my two Vagabond clones that I created for about $145, give or take $5. And they're stored or housed in two identical lunch bags, lunch pails, plastic lined lunch pails that I bought at Walmart for $8 each. Alright, let's go inside. If you lift the lid, there's place to store a power strip. The power strip you need when it comes time to run 2 or 3 lights off of one battery. I'll zip this up. Now inside what we have is a battery tester that it's an inline battery tester. Just wire it to the post of the battery is all you need to do. And I bought that at Harbor Freight for $2.99, I think. Here's a pigtail. It's a ground fault protector, and that'll keep you from being electrocuted if you happen to step in a mud puddle while you're holding on to 110 volts that's generated from this 12 volt battery. It should trip and disconnect before you get electrocuted, so the advertisement says. And deep down in the bottom there you can see the black thing. That is a 600 watt pure sine wave inverter. Now it's necessary to buy pure sine wave, which they cost more, of course, because it's clean electricity. And when you're running sophisticated or sensitive electronics like your studio lights, especially if they're mono lights, then you should use a pure sine wave battery source, and that's 600 watt, like I said, and that ran about $71 off eBay brand new. Okay, so that's what you have. And over here I have the identical same thing. I keep a power strip in there and zip it. You can see they are in fact identical. Okay, now that's my Vagabond clones. I charged them overnight with this, I think it was 19 bucks for this battery charger, and they hold up pretty good. As a matter of fact, you can get, I shot about 200 shots one day with these out in the driveway, and I just got tired of taking pictures. Plus, I'm sitting there running clicks off on my camera that have to be accounted for at some time. So I know that you can get about 200 shots and they still run fine. I probably would not want to estimate or guesstimate more than 250 to 300 shots per battery. Now what I did, I hooked up using the power strip, I hooked up 3 600 watt second studio lights, 110 volt studio lights to each one of these battery packs. I tried hooking 4 studio lights up to one battery pack, but the ground fault protection tripped every time I did, so 3 is the limit. 2 is ideal, so you can run 2 off this battery pack, 2 off that battery pack for 3 lights in the field. And if you want to, if you have to, you could run 3 off this battery and 3 off that battery for 600 watt studio lights in the field. And these 12 volt batteries, they're 12 volt deep cell, I think they're called gel cell batteries. They're made for a scooter, the handicap type scooter, so they last a long time on a charge. And that's all there is to it, really. I did run an 18-inch pedestal fan for about a half an hour, and it would have run longer. That's just as long as I wanted to stand there and run it just for a test. For blowing the model's hair, that sort of thing. You can plug the fan into one of the batteries and it will run for at least half an hour. I don't know how much longer it would have run. Thing about the batteries, when they discharge and stuff, they'll be going along, and then when it's kind of like ballistics, when it gets to the end of the velocity, the ballistic velocity, the downward curve comes rather quick. So you'll, be running the fan, let's say off the batteries, and it'll go, 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 and then all of a sudden it'll start dropping off rapidly. That's just how batteries discharge. So I would expect the same thing out of these. But it's 110 volts AC in the field. You can just throw the strap around your shoulder and walk anywhere you want in the field, and you have 110 volt, just like plug it into the wall at home. And that's what I do.